down there's anything on sex and relationships how writer and YouTuber Hannah Witton will shy off of speaking on, consisting slight discussed subject areas such as invalidity and sex. She's frank, aware, fun, and concentrated on break downward taboos. Later down there's the slight mix live video. Newly, the 26-year-old, who over the year underwent disaster surgical to include her column remote and a ostomy created, displayed in the gang's piece of music live video for the chant Stripe. The ostomy, and discovery in the stomach, tool Hannah lives in an ileostomy bag she telephone call Mona. She has blogged on her travel to Loving Her New Flesh, consisting publication a mini documentary on an lingerie picture shoot in that her ostomy and her scars are on screen. Thousands of human beings in the UK are residing in a ostomy pouch, possessing subjected surgical for a quantity of facility, consisting intestine carcinoma, Crohn's diseases illness and ulcer colitis. There's all you didn't aware you requested to aware on residing in an ileostomy bag. Precautionary, subject area involve ghost rectums, Barbie butts and sex. Which on lands an ileostomy pouch? An ileostomy is an transactions comprising the little bowel creature diverted via and discovery, or ostomy, in the stomach. A bag is later located above the ostomy to gather fluid and waste management, that is emptied in the bathroom. On to Hannah, the ostomy looks scarlet, soft and wet. It has no nervous system endings, you can't very sense it if you concern it, and POO comes out of it. I frequently overlook how I include one before I go to the bathroom, says Hannah. This just period I sense it, is if down there is any type of natural gas. Later the mind get a slight bit crispy, or if my exit is type of liquidy, later it gets a bit sloshy. Is it top support? At first it's all overwhelming, says Sam. Thou include to find out the entire trial of how you see following it, how you changing it, how you blank it. Now it is completely fair portion of my everyday usual, I include a douche, changing my pouch. All three say they as well include to get up in the medium of the overnight to blank their mind to hinder leak. Can you eat usually? My household is Hindu, says Sam. While I was in clinic and nursing said me, thou'll never be capable to eat curry once again. I was prepared to rip out the drips in my weapon. She was incorrect. You include to fair try various foods and now down there's cute lot anything how I wouldn't take. She says, although, how the at first period she ate beat, following the surgical, she was frightened, I mind I was hemorrhage of the within of. Possessing a ostomy tool meal isn't digestible as so as who in a completely functioning framework. Hannah finds it enchanting and ugly to look meal come and likes to drag out length bits of fungus. Sam, meantime, looks out for entire green pea in her pouch, and pop music them time there in the bag. Is it stinking? Hannah says the exit, or POO, smells one day it's out of the pouch, for sample time its creature emptied. In the pouch, yet, she says you win tea odor a item. If you odor a fart, it is 100% not me since down there are filters. So who's got a operating butthole, it was them. One item how does odor a bit fish while it comes out of the bag is, so, minnow. But Sam has a top tip, add a fall of mint rinse to the bag that neutralizes the minnow so you win tea odor a item. Hannah likes to say on sex, so, does how indicate you can yet do it if thou ve had yours water pipe derooted? Hades yes, says Sam. Thou can't get yours bag off for sex, thou let all yours exit of, adds Hannah. To me it was more than the psychological impeding love flesh trust, since unsafe and overcome such. Of a natural feeling it doesn't very influence whatever some rather than a bag waving about. But it's not so simple for everyone. I've got a gay man boyfriend who has a ostomy and has the Barbie buttstock, while you include yours colon and rectum remote and they sew all up, downward under. How modified his sex lifetime, says Sam. Hannah yet has a colon, but says she doesn't believe down there's quite data out down there. I've no concept how length it is, how brittle it is. Since proctal act is not fair a gay item, it's for everyone, so I don't aware which I can do in my butt stock. Time we're down there, which's a ghost colon. Human beings who include lose a branch, yet sense ache or itchy, or they sense love their branches yet down there, says Sam. So how's the identical but in yours colon? It's love yours marrow doesn't aware how it's not assigned over. Hannah adds, at the start I got it all the period. I was speaking to my nursing on these urges how I requirement to turd. She told, following period fair go sit on the bathroom and sense it of. Sounds unique, which's the cring east time thou ve had. For Sam, it was over the year in San Francisco. She thick felt the leather about her ostomy begin to burn up, a certainly mark how it's seeping. She found a superstore in toilets and dashed within. Down there was a large queuing, and by the period I got down there it was anywhere, of my boobs to my knees, she says. I ended up possessing to cast off my gaiter and t-shirt and had to go out of the bathroom in fair a bra and dungaree gown weeping and go slow history the queuing of human beings down there are times wherever it fair feels rather destructive to include and crash in social, but I can laughter on it currently. Are stomas ever so busy? It's taking into account me my lifetime behind, says Blake, since residing in ulcer colitis was fair terrible. You sense a lot of ache and disease. I'd get to a spot wherever I wouldn't keep the building for the sake of possessing and crash. For Hannah, it wasn't so releasing. She was undiagnosed at the age of 7 and had a lot of challenge in inflammatory. But among the ages of 15 and 25 she went in period of remission. The modified recent year. The flash up fair came out of the dark blue and fully graded me of. I was in clinic for a monthly and had to include disaster surgical. I don't sense love receive a ostomy gave me my lifetime behind. I wish to go behind to my lifetime up all of the. But possessing told how, I'm not shamed of it. Crohn diseases and colitis knowledge 1 week rest before December 7th.